it going? It's Charles Botensten. Today is Friday, as Casey Neistat says. It is sort of my least favorite day. I'm excited about the weekend because I have a 100-mile bike ride tomorrow, and then I have a really exciting, it's called Tunnel to Towers. I would look it up. It's an FDNY, kind of NYPD 9/11 kind of charity. So it's a 5K race, and it's really exciting. You feel, I'm just getting electric even thinking about it. But today's question comes from a gentleman that actually emailed, or actually he commented on one of the videos. So if you have any comments, I will make one of the videos about your comment if it's good. I obviously won't say your name. But this gentleman, his first name is Clark, I'm assuming he's a gentleman, or a man, whatever you want to call it, or a child. But Clark said, he said, Charles, what are two books that really inspired you in the beginning to go in this path of self-development, this path of just bettering yourself, just really exploring books and education and areas that you want to explore instead of what the school tells you what to explore. The school tells me to explore arithmetic and mathematics when, in fact, I don't use any of that because I have something called a smartphone. I have something called... That's a whole nother story as my smartphone goes off. But anyway, the two books that I started off with, I'll link them below, is How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is obviously a classic written in the 1930s. And then the second one is by Dr. Susan Jeffers. She taught at the New School here in New York City, and her book is called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And it's amazing because she really takes a good study around fear and like why it comes up, how it comes up, and we always look at people and we always go, oh, they're just not fearful, which is complete BS, is that they're fearful, they are human, and that's the thing is that we'll look at someone, say we'll look at someone that's a very confident speaker and we'll say Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins doesn't have any fear. Yeah, he does. It's just he knows how to mask it, and by now he has so many reference points to going on stage and producing in front of 5,000 and 10,000 people that it's not a big deal anymore. And we look at him, he's like, there's no way he has fear. So I highly recommend the book. He said, I began reading Feel the Fear today. I'm only about 20 pages in, so you barely started, which is good. The beginning is where you usually have the most questions because the explanations come at the end. As a little heads up, explanations in usually any book. They'll explain something about, my phone's going off. So he began reading Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, as you suggested a little while back. I'm a bit confused on the part saying that people fear success. Could you elaborate on that? Okay, so this is, oh God, this is such an important topic. It's frightening because I'm going through this right now. And the reason that we have a fear of success is because we fear that we're going to be able to accomplish it. Okay, so people say, well, no, that's what I want to do. But do you? So that's the question you ask yourself. Do you actually want to succeed? And if you really do want to succeed, why haven't you succeeded? So in the incredible book, Stop Saying You're Fine by Mel Robbins, I'll link that below as well, she says, if you do what you don't want to do, you'll have everything that you want to have. If you do what you don't want to do, wake up early, eat healthy, approach that pretty girl, start that business. If you do what you don't want to do, you'll have everything that you want to have. And you start thinking about it, it's like, wow. It's like, you're right. It's like, if I did things that I don't want to do, cold call, ask for business, ask for referrals, go to that networking event, read a book a day, or a book a week, or a book a month. If you do what you don't want to do, go to the gym, say I love you, change up how you and your spouse communicate. If you do what you don't want to do, get a divorce, get married, have a kid, stop drinking. Whatever you don't want to do, you'll have everything that you want to have, okay? So that's the same thing, is that if you take that sentence, the reason we're not successful is because we have a fear of success. So I'll give you a personal example, is that I have a video camera right here, I'll grab it, and it's literally waiting for me, and there's a note attached to it. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It says vlog Saturday and Sunday, and it says to upload it. All right. It's not, that's what it says. Just trust me. So this is my vlogging camera. If you go to my other channel, which is also linked below, my other channel is 12 edited vlogs of me in Europe out of about 24 that I still have to come. And what I've noticed is that I really like to vlog, and I actually captured moments that I completely forgot about the trip. Like my sister almost throwing up on a ride. I almost forgot about that. My mom and my dad getting stuck on the metro, I almost forgot about that. You know, so I've always wanted to do this. I actually have goals right here on my refrigerator. Goal number 1, you know, maybe I can even bring this over here. This is my refrigerator. Let's see if it... Goal number 1 is to vlog daily. I know it's not that clear. There you go. Goal number 1, vlog daily. I want to write a book, which I already have pretty much everything for. This is people that are selling their home. I'm in real estate, so I would call on them and then become a cycling instructor. And then here's my morning ritual. Get ready, juice. Savers is a great book. Go to the gym, upload my vlog by 6:30, and then leave. So that's one of the biggest things. As I adjust the camera, it doesn't fall over. There we go. All right, so that's the biggest thing, is that I know what I want, okay? I have it written down, okay? So I've done everything. It's like, I want to vlog, I want to have a book done, I want to call on FSBOs, and I want to be a cycling instructor. So I'll go down real quick. My fear of success. Vlogging daily, that people will start to recognize me, and when I'm in a down mood, people will say, why is he in a down mood? Like, I have a fear that it's gonna get so popular that I'm not gonna be able to handle it. I'm not gonna be able to handle the shows or the attention or the collaborations, or I won't be able to handle the time management. And like, that's what I want. And I'm not doing it. I have the camera. I can easily pick up the camera that I just showed you and vlog daily. And then I say, oh, I don't have the time. It's like, dude, there's people way more important in life that are doing way more crazier things, and they know how to time management. Book done. That's just simply me not wanting it enough. That's not a fear of success. FSBOs. This is something that is so deep in my heart. It's about 7 months. 7 months of me thinking about it every single day and like trying it 3 times. Calling someone who needs my help, and I haven't called them. They are a perfect candidate to be a client of mine, and I haven't called on them. Because I have a fear that it's gonna work out. I'll explain it a little bit further. Cycling instructor. That's something that I'm gonna be doing. So there's 2 fears, and I'll talk about it. Is obviously the fear of failure, and then the fear of success. Fear of failure is quite obvious. It's not gonna work out, I'm gonna lose money, I'm gonna look like an idiot, it's gonna be a shame, you know, whatever. Fear of failure, everybody understands, that's why you don't do it. But then fear of success are the people that know they're good and will succeed, but they don't do it. 2 examples I just thought of right now is Paul Potts and Susan Boyle. If you don't know them, they're linked below. They were on Britain's Got Talent. They were frumpy people that waited their entire life with these incredible gifts, and they literally came onto stage, everyone judged them, and they produced, and now they are extremely successful because they had this built-in gift of singing, and they waited. Because I guarantee it wasn't a fear of failure, because they literally launched. They both won the competition. They literally launched into stardom. If they had a fear of failure, then they wouldn't have even started, because they're like, I don't know if I have a good voice. But I guarantee they had a fear of success. They're like, my voice is so good. And I guarantee they didn't say this, because that's a little... But they're saying, my voice is really good. I believe in my voice. I believe in my songs. I believe in myself. But I fear that it's actually gonna be really good, really popular, and I'm gonna be launched onto the global stage, which is exactly what happened. They're global icons in their genre of music, and they are handling it. So part of the book in Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway is saying over and over, I will handle it. Whatever happens, I'll handle it. So the fear of success, the reason that we have a fear of success deep down is that we're not going to be able to handle what actually occurs. We're not going to be able to handle the championship if I win it, the NBA championship. I'm not going to be able to handle it. And people are like, that's stupid. Trust me. Find some area in your life that you want to accomplish and ask yourself why you're not doing it. And do not bring up excuses. Do not bring up excuses. Keep on delving deeper. Just keep on going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. People say, oh, I don't have the resources, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't, you know, those are excuses, okay? I'm not talking about excuses. And I'll link below the video on excuses and what I think of excuses. Excuses don't matter when you're dead, okay? That's a short way of saying it. When you're dead, it doesn't matter that you didn't have enough money. It matters that you didn't start, okay? The reason I didn't start, or I haven't started Fizbos or vlogging daily, I would say is a fear that I'm walking around vlogging and looking at a camera. The fear of looking bad, which is ultimately a fear of success and failure. People don't do things because they have a fear that they're gonna look bad, okay? They're gonna look stupid in front of their friends, or if it doesn't work out, people are gonna say, oh, what happened with that diet you're on? What happened with that business you started? What happened with approaching that pretty girl at Starbucks? You know, that's the fear of failure, you know, the fear of looking bad. But the fear of looking bad is actually the fear that like, I know if I vlog daily, it's gonna be successful. Like, and that's not arrogance, that's not anything, that's not cocky, that's just confidence, because I've worked 7 years every single day to hone, and I continuously work, to hone in my personality to be this energetic, fun, exciting person. My phone is ringing, sorry. So, fear of success comes from you not being able to handle what you will get if it is successful. If your company just starts expanding, you're not gonna be able to handle all the inventory, the orders, the customer service, hiring people, the attention it comes, the PR, potentially bad things that happen. What if you get a really good body and you're in shape? Then you're not gonna be able to handle people saying you look fantastic, and then you're not gonna be able to handle just keeping the weight off and keeping in shape. What if you approach that pretty girl and it works out? Now you're gonna actually have to go out on a date and then potentially date this girl who is, like, at one time, like, you're afraid to approach her. So really the fear of success comes down to not being able to handle what comes when you actually achieve that goal. So you achieve that goal, and then you start thinking of all these bad things that can happen, and that's why you don't actually go, or all these good things that can happen. Say I start a business, and Good Morning America calls me up to, like, you gotta come on Good Morning America. So you forward think, and you're like, if this gets really successful, Good Morning America might call me, and then you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle that. So that's the fear of success. You're not gonna be able to handle what actually occurs when you reach your goal. The fear of failure is complete opposite. You will never start something if you have a fear of failure, or it's really hard. It's really easy to do something that you have a fear of success, because at least you have the confidence that you're gonna be successful. The fear of failure is like, I don't know if this is gonna work out, and then you're not fully enveloped. I know this is a lot longer video, however, I hope it's incredible. If you have any comments, leave them below. I know there's a lot of things that I talked about and a lot of things I'm gonna be linking below. Check out all those videos, check out the books below, check out the vlogging channel. So those are my two things. I'm putting it out there. I'm using my language to create the possibility, which is a little landmark kind of deal. Create the possibility that I'm gonna vlog daily, or at least vlog more often, and I'm gonna call on FSBOs. My company depends on it. It really does. My company depends on it. I know I will be successful, and I have a fear of success around it, which is crazy. But it's because I have a fear. This is where the fear comes in. I have a fear I'm not gonna be able to handle the success of whatever it is. The success where you have to hire, you're now a millionaire, you have an incredible body, you have an incredible relationship with an incredible woman. You're thinking, you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle, and I know it doesn't make sense like hearing me say it, but just think in your own life. Think in your own life, things that you want, and the reason you're not going for it, is it a fear of failure? Or is it a fear of success where you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle what occurs if this works out? And I hope it is not excuses. Because excuses, you know how I feel about excuses. I don't care where you're born, what your age is, what your weight is, what your gender is, what your religion is, what your nationality is. I don't care about anything. Because someone, somewhere, did something way more difficult from worse circumstances than you did. And it's not coming from me that's, you know, saying, holy cow, look at me. It's just, I don't like excuses because I've overcome things, you know, like people have overcome a lot more. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what I'm saying is like where I am and where I came from and what I had to do to get here and the mental gymnastics that had to go through my mind. Anyone can do anything. And you look on the internet, you just type in inspirational video and you'll have 50 people come up right there. Someone with no arms, no legs, running a mile or wheelchairing for a mile. It's like, if they can do it, what is your excuse? You either have a fear of failure or a fear of success. And if you have neither, then you would have done it by now. All right, I hope that helps. Subscribe to the video. I come out with a new video every day by 8 a.m. I know it's past 8 a.m. right now. And then I also have the vlogging channel, which is also linked below. Everything I talked about is linked below. Follow me on Instagram. Those are my favorite social media networks. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome weekend.